Welcome back to another edition of the Rural Report. I am your Rural 2IC, and that is my chair squeaking. So let me put my hands out here so that way you guys can see that I am here, even though you can't see my face for this. Now, I put out a video not too long ago of my trip to the ammo store, and wow, you guys really like that. I had so many positive things come back about that. By far, way more reviews than what I normally get. So if you guys watch that video, thank you so much for that. If you haven't, I encourage you to go check it out. I even was talking to the wife and was telling her about the success, and she was like, wow, you gotta make another one. And in my head I was like, oh wow, you're giving me full permission to go back to the ammo store. So that's exactly what I did. And so let me go ahead and show you what I picked up today, because not only do I have some things about the ammo store, but I'm also going to be doing a review on this. So right here, as you can see, this is a Taurus, and I will be doing a unboxing and a spec review. If you hear paperwork in the background, it's because I printed off the spec sheet of this because I did not want to give you guys inaccurate information. Now, I have not opened this, so as you can see, all the different things that they take and give you is all here in the box. Everything is completely wrapped. I have not touched this exact one. I did touch one in the store. So as you can see, you get all the paperwork and everything that you normally do. You do get your lock and key that comes standard with everything. As you can see with this one, if I can get that out, here's one, here's two, and we will pull this out and set the box off to the side. And we will pull this out of the plastic bag and set that over there. And so we will hit our mag release. There is three. Let's tear this off because this is going to be a used firearm and not just something that goes inside of my safe to collect dust or anything like that, which I will probably go get a knife and cut that off. So let's just move that out of the way for now. So as you can see, now real quick, no magazine in there. You watch me take it out. This was come out of the box. This has not been loaded or anything, so this is 100% safe. And I'm going to pick at this because it's driving me insane. Now, as you can probably see there, if my hand is not terribly in the way, this is the Taurus G3C model. This is in the 9mm caliber, and hey, I got it off. All right, so there you go. You can see, and it says right there, GC3. So you get the firearm, you get 3 magazines and all the stuff over there in the box. At my local store, this was $209, and then this has a $30 mail-in rebate, which will bring the total cost down to $179. So for the brand of a Taurus and having 3 magazines that come with it for $179, I cannot turn that down. So that is my whole reason of why I went in there and completely no-brainer purchased. So to give you the specs, if you have not, this is all these are 12-round magazines, as you can see right here. All of them have 12 right there, so you get 3 12-round magazines that do come with everything. This does come with a rear drift slide. The front slide is fixed. Now this is the C, so this is the GC3. C will be compact. So this is a 3.2-inch barrel. This is a overall height of 5.1 inches and overall weight of 22 ounces unloaded. The overall width of this is 1.2 inches. The barrel has a 1 to 10 right-hand twist rate. This is a polymer frame, comes black and finished, as you can see right here. It's kind of a matte black. Stainless barrel. And this does come with the loaded chamber indicator, a manual safety, as well as you can see right here, a trigger safety. This right here, it's one of them ones of a conceal carry compact 9mm. So, and as you can see, there's nothing in there. So for mine, I have bigger hands. For me, this feels great. This almost would be perfect for me. See how my pinky goes right into there? Let me do it on this side. See that notch right there? My pinky, this almost was almost like made for my hand. So I am really, really happy with this. This is a really lightweight. Now I've felt lighter guns and all that, but for all this, I could not turn this down. This was a must-have, so I immediately ran down there. Now let's move on, because this is not just a PewPew review, but this is my trip to the ammo store. So, Rural, what else did I get? Well, I'm glad that you asked, because what is a 9mm without something to put in there? So I picked up a box of Hornady Critical Defense in 9mm Luger. This is 150 or 115 grain. I'm sorry, as you can see right there through the little window. Which actually, you know what? It's my ammo. I already bought it. So let's go ahead and pull one of these out so you can get a better look at the 9mm round, which is Critical Defense by Hornady. Now, I told you the price of this. The Hornady was $22 for a box of 25 rounds. And so that is their, or I'm sorry, no, that's not right. That has $29.99. This was not $29.99. This was $22.99. So I must have got it on sale. But for $22.99 and a box of 25. Then next to it was Browning, their X-Point Defense. Now this is 147 grain. Now, this one right here is, let me pull one of these out so you guys can see this a little bit better. If I can get one of these out of the box. So a little bit different packaging, but there you go. There's what that one looks like. I have not tried the Browning in 9mm. Now I'm putting this only in here so you can see what it looks like in there. I'm not putting this in. So there's what that looks like. And actually, since I did that with that one, let's go ahead and do one with this one here. And so these are brand new, so these do not like to go down into that slot very well. So there you go. There you have it. Side-by-side comparison. So there is what I got. Now this one right here says $19.99. This was actually $17.99. So looks like I got both of these on sale and didn't realize it. This is again a box of 25, just like the other one. Now, so you have that. Let's take this out so I don't get any bad things like, oh no, you have, a half-loaded anything. All right. So these will go out. These will go back in the box. See, everything is now completely safe. This has never been. So there you go. Don't freak out on me. Now, my last thing that I saw on my way out the door, or I should say up to the cash register to go out the door, is this Smith & Wesson M2.0. So this is a nice pocket everyday folding knife. And I mean, this is just a really nice black coating on this. It's got the aluminum handle on it. Everything about this just looked absolutely beautiful. And so I could not walk out of the store with this, because this was on sale at my local store for $9.99. $10 for a Smith & Wesson pocket knife. This will probably be my everyday carry once I get this out of the package. I wanted to leave it in there. Maybe I'll do a review on it after I put it through a little bit of work, let's say, when I take it to work, because that thing, my everyday carry that I do now when it comes to a pocket knife. That thing gets used and abused, doing things that it probably should not. So it does everything from cutting open boxes and slicing bands, but um, it does things that probably other tools should be used. I know I abuse my everyday one, but it has held up for a good year and a half, and it is still sharp and everything. But I like new things every once in a while, especially at a price like this, so I couldn't turn it down. So this will come out of the package and become my everyday carry. There will be more info to come on that. This will probably get loaded up here after I turn this off and become my new everyday carry for a while to check and see how that goes. I really like these, so I can't really say anything bad. I mean, they really, when they came out with the G3 instead of the G2, the G2 was a little bit more bulky and heavier. The G3, they made a lot of changes in just the best way. That thumb groove, the way that this holds, fingers off the trigger, so don't yell at me. This is just a remarkable for the price. Now I know you're going to get probably somebody in the comments, yes, but my Colt or my Kimber or my whatever. Okay, if that's what you use and that's what you like, perfect. Um, I said this in a video probably a day or so ago. If you happen to watch it all the way to the end of my little rant during the video, I shared the story when I was actually at the range. And this was probably, I don't know, 6, 8 months ago, maybe last year. I watched two guys, and they were friends. They weren't actually fighting, but they were going back and forth trying to bark the loudest of my 380's better than 9, and 9's, king of the world, and all this other stuff. And I was kind of listening to them bicker back and forth for a few, and I'm in my head going, hey, it's 380 and 9's pretty similar, but when they brought their target back up, and I saw that 3 out of 20 actually hit target. I'm in my head going, it doesn't matter what either of you say if you can't hit the target. So if you might be able to train and shoot and actually hit target pretty well, then maybe what you're saying in which one is better might have more merit. But they were there in their defense. They were training. I think they were just maybe not taking it as serious as maybe they should have. But really great. I can't say anything really bad about this. I mean, just at the price point alone, this is almost cheaper than a High Point. And I know High Point gets a lot of bad, negative things about a High Point. I own a High Point. I have one. So in my defense, I feel I can compare. I mean, obviously, and for me, this is much better than a High Point. It's better quality. This is a lot lighter, more compact. But then again, I didn't buy the High Point to do that. So I don't know. This video is about this Taurus, so we'll leave it for the Taurus. I will hopefully soon take this to the range and show you some fired shots out of this, so that way you can see it cycle through. But there you have it. There is the Taurus G3C series, chambered in 9mm. Everything from the unboxing, the ammunition that was bought with it, the price points. They had plenty of the critical defense or the defensive ammunition at my local store. It was behind the counter, which in the last video I said was a little odd because it's not normally behind the counter, but they were not out of it by any means. They had plenty in stock of it. And as you can see, I mean, I even got it on sale. So cheaper than what the box is marked. So I can't say anything about that. Now, I did, while I was there, peek in at 5.56. They still have 5.56 at the store. Talking with the employee, they did not know when they were going to get more 5.56 in. So If you are in the market for it, you might want to start going local or getting some online. If you do not mind sharing, I'd love to know maybe what state you're at and what everything looks like in your neck of the woods. Are we still seeing firearms at a good, reasonable price? Are you finding good deals? Are you finding, the ammunition? So far, where I'm at, the ammunition and handgun is seems to be okay. Now they still had a 2 box minimum for this, but since I have not actually used either of these in 9mm, I bought 1 box so that way I can test it out. So maybe we'll do a shooting review of this as well as a review of both of these and see how well they do. But that's all I've got for you today. So there's my trip to the ammo store. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like more of these, I will do more. It gives me an excuse to run down and buy new toys. So please subscribe, share this out, give me comments, give me feedback. Good, bad, ugly, I don't care. I love to interact with you guys. So stay tuned and we'll see what comes out of this. Just remember to remain united because we're all prepping in this together.